Well, I guess we're going to continue with Goosebumps and happy belated Halloween to everybody. I know I'm a little bit late, but this is for, yes, this is for Jaybird, aka Mr. Cool Guy. Hopefully, he will check this out because he just did the Bride of Chucky. So, I'm not doing another dummy one. So instead of doing that, I forgot what it was, Bride of the Living Dummy or something like that. I'm glad that I stumbled onto Welcome to Dead House. And this will just continue the wonderful Goosebumps by our El Dork, since we don't have him in this video, but maybe he'll be in the next one. I don't know. He was. I just didn't know if we were actually going to put him in the video or not. Well, he did get me singing, so I actually forgot the camera was on. But we are not going to edit that out. Sorry, everybody. So now, of course, I will be breaking this one down and reviewing it right after this. Ooh, it's a grumpy old lady on the screen. So enjoy.
Kids, come eat your new dinner. Looks like a good time to check out Burger King. Yeah! Nice costume. I'm so scared.
Universal Studios monsters are on the loose. You can get one toy and glow-in-the-dark sticker inside every Kids Club meal at Burger King.
Really nice costume. Burger King Kids Club. Great food, cool stuff, kids only.
And I hope you enjoyed that wonderful Burger King Kids Club commercial. And I did have questions about it. So we got the grumpy old lady behind the door. I guess she is the babysitter. And there are then of course it's interrupted with Zach, who is the Burger King Kids Club. I guess he's the head of it or something. So we only got to see Zach. I believe that's him. And I was asked what a kids club is, and it is very similar to the just the Happy Meal at McDonald's. So as you can see, the toys were actually kind of cool. They were based on the old monsters from the 1930s. So those were actually pretty cool toys. Better than the chicken McNuggets that they gave you at McDonald's. But moving on from Burger King, because apparently you need a recipe to make burgers. So, so now moving on to Welcome to Dead House. And this is very interesting because Skipper can't get comfy, and Skip is my wonderful guest. So, Welcome to Dead House is very interesting. It is weird, and I should have done more reading on this because, yeah, I am going to get yelled at for some of my interesting comments during this. So they are moving to Dark Falls, and I'm wondering if R.L. Stein here did some reading on Niagara Falls because it turns out that this town.
Which one? Wasn't there two?
To what? So which side am I talking about here? The Canadian side or the American side? Well, let's just say one of the sides have major chemical spill. There was Love Canal on that one side. The one side looks like a toilet. There's nice.
The other side has a toilet restaurant.
The one side has nice smokestacks. It's got some nice broken down factories. It's gloomy. The other side, on the other hand, is booming. It's pretty, and
It's clean.
it's clean. And on this other side follows this wonderful landmark of beautiful falls, but it is taken over by contaminated soil and other things. So in this story, this family moves to Dark Falls, and what I didn't notice the first time I watched this is when they're driving by, there's some nice signs that say chemical waste. You see these broken down factories. Um, there's some others, and then I think some other stuff says pollution. So I'm just really wondering, Dark Falls chemicals. Am I wrong for putting the two and two together? Some people will say yes, you're being too harsh. I don't think so. So, the kids are
Well, that's the
unhappy.
dude that lived there.
I- It's not my fault. I tell the truth.
No,
So,
you're just.
I'm not being mean. This is really what
It's
happened.
where you grew up. You could
I
at least be a
didn't.
little
I
nicer.
didn't grow up there.
Close enough. What, 20 minutes away?
An hour. So the kids are very unhappy about moving, and the dad is trying to cheer them up. So Amy Stewart plays Amanda Benson, and she really wasn't in a whole lot. And then we have the great, I believe his name is Ben Cook.
Who's that? Is that Josh?
That would be Josh. Let me make sure. Yep, Ben Cook. And then we have Elizabeth Saunders, and she plays Penelope Benson. And then we have ah Benedict Campbell. His name is Mr. Benson. So they don't even give the poor father a name. So those are the stars in this, and like I've said before, they really haven't done that much at all, but that's fine. Um, Again, this is the kids show, based on the books Goosebumps. I did not read this book, but this apparently was the first one. So this is the book that started it all. Hmm? Yeah, I actually just I just read that. So so they move into the house. Josh doesn't like it, but he's whining from the get go. The sister is just sort of playing along with it. She's not happy, but she has to be the supportive one and the one that's just going to deal with this. So the dad is doing this because he is writing a book, and he has enough money from getting money from their old house to live, so he can write. So they have enough money to get them through. Well, he writes in this new house that they got dirt cheap. So I will now play the first clip in just a second.
We are to have found this house?
I don't care. I don't want to move. Dark Falls. Dumb name for a town.
I think it's charming and evocative.
I thought you loved small towns, Josh. Whenever we used to pass through small towns on vacations, you used to say, why can't we live there?
That was when I didn't know any better.
I've lost some jobs recently.
Great.
The house so cheap. And fortunately, all your father needs to make a living is a room with a computer.
Well, Josh is complaining. So I just have a little bit of advice for Josh. He should maintain a sense of humor to lighten up a dark situation. I may have seen that. I may have heard about that in a fortune cookie. So
You or somebody else?
somebody else gave me the information. So I figured I would just pass it along to Josh. And there's good news. Alexa is not having an affair with R.L. Stein.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I just thought I'd ask her. He's been happily married since 1969. And she hasn't had an affair, but she appreciates his work. Anybody that can make millions off of terrorizing or terrifying kids is a nice career, but there's no scandals there. She actually told me so. So now back to the wonderful back to the wonderful review. I just thought I would just ask Alexa a question, and we got a probably a 5 minute answer that we really didn't need to get. So I'm not going to ask her any more questions. I am done with Alexa for the night. So so getting back to Welcome to Dead House. So so that you can see all the nice signs there that say chemical pollution. You can see the nice factories. This is bringing back memories of when I took a tour of Niagara Falls. So So no, they do get into the house, and the dad says, "Wait until you see it." And that thing was it was falling apart like a person who eats fast food every single day.
So you.
This I don't eat fast food. That house was just falling apart. It did not look good. So they go inside of it, and it's pretty creepy from the get go. The For some reason the salesman was just right upstairs and scared the bejeebers out of the sister there,
Amanda.
Amanda. So, and you can tell little things here that his face is gray. So there are little hints in this whole entire episode of how these people look and dress when there is sunlight. So now I will show the next clip of Amanda sleeping pretty much on the floor because I have to wait for the movers to get there. This was before pods would just drop a nice little trailer off right in the front of your house there so then you can do all the unpacking the first day, which I did in 99-degree heat. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Okay. Good night, Mom.
Well, this is Amanda's wonderful bed here. So while she's waiting for the movers, she's pretty much on this cot, and then she looks out her window and sees somebody, and then there's a little shadow behind her, and it's some doofus in a fedora. I wonder if he's taking pictures of her and acting really weird. A hat.
I like yours.
No, it's different than mine. So obviously she is really freaked out, and of course her parents don't believe her. Either does her brother, but this has given him some hope here because now he can kind of say, well, she doesn't like it here either. So they could just be miserable together. Well, maybe maybe their dad will maybe maybe their mother will make them a will make Joshua a Macho Man costume to cheer him up. So now I will show the next clip of what the neighborhood kids look like. I'm sure they're normal. So I will show that clip in just a second.
This ain't creepy at all.
Amanda, and this is my brother Josh. We just moved here. Very glad that you did. Do I know you?
I'm Ray.
Well, isn't this interesting? So these kids are very, very creepy. It's like children of the corn. So they just, I honestly haven't either, but they just kind of just pop out of nowhere. They're kind of all dead looking, not really any type of personalities. No, they would fit in with today's generation. So, and you all laugh, but Mr. Fedora is their current leader. So it seems like when he shows up, everybody just sort of stands back. So this guy here obviously was in her house. So what are wrong with these kids? Are they ghosts? Are they zombies? We don't really know yet. But let's just say that Amanda gets another visitor. So we will go back to her room in just a second.
Get away. Get out while you can. Get away.
Well, this was a little bit creepy here. So if I was reading this as a kid, I would probably at least be at least excited to read the next page. I was when I was watching this, I was interested to see what this little ghostly creature here was what was going to do at the end of this. I was hoping we were going to see her again. We might, we may not. So now this goes into part two. So I will show the next clip of another wonderful night of Amanda's wonderful bedroom. A sense of humor really would help her out right about now. But all she's doing is um, pretty much soiling her bed. So she is not having a good time in this wonderful house that is just cleverly crafted with the best particle board that China has to offer. So now I will show the next clip in just a second.
Oh, it's just some junk. Fell when she opened the door.
There's a fresh hole here, all right?
Well, so another wonderful creature seems to visit the great Amanda. So so obviously she's not having a good time here. So she gets woken up again. This time a newspaper is dropped, and I love how the dog tries to butt himself in to every single situation. So he takes the paper, and then they read up on the whole chemical. So then they invite over their real estate agent of the year. I think his name is Mr. Gloss. So, oh no, Bloss. I'm sorry. So then they ask him questions that he should have mentioned this. I don't know how much power you got when you already buy the house. So, obviously they're not happy. So now, Amanda meets her little pigtail friend, and she has a fedora as well. So let's see how well they hit it off because she actually invites her in. So Queen Pigtails gets to come into their house. So I will show her in just a second.
You mean you lived in this house too? No, I meant my house. Oh. You mind if we go in? Oh. No, no. Come in. Not right now. What's that thing over your fireplace? Oh, my mom put that up. It's an old good luck charm. It's supposed to protect us.
Well, here is little Pigtails here. So obviously she's a little bit creepy herself, and that wreath does come into that wreath actually does get explained a little bit. Actually, not too much longer. These are only 22 minutes with no commercials, and this is also on Netflix. So pretty soon, I'm sure it'll start in the next year where you're going to have to start paying by the minute. So, anyways, so obviously she lets her. They go in the house every time it is sunny. So there is little hints here of what's going on. But so next is they send to stumble on the town cemetery. So yeah, it does get interesting. So I will show that clip in just a second.
During daytime hours. Couldn't wait. You don't understand. I told you you should have done it right when they got here. But we couldn't. No one expected this. Now we have a problem. What's your problem? I can't stand it anymore. Calm down. We all need to eat. You know, listen. Hear me out. Now, I know time is short. Soon the threat will pass, and we can all get some relief. Look at me. I don't have any more time. I need to feed now. You will go first. The rest will follow. By sunset, we'll all eat.
Well, this is the wonderful cemetery here. So this one actually does have, as you can tell now, yes, they are indeed ghosts. Well, at least I got to see some. when I supposedly, oh, sorry, they're The Walking Dead. So maybe R.L. Stein came out with The Walking Dead before The Walking Dead was a thing. I'd have to look that up because I don't really know for sure. But right now, it looks like he might have a case here. So, and I have to give R.L. Stein credit. I don't like to do that either. So, anyway, so they are actually at a cemetery with some zombies walking around. When I was told to go to a haunted cemetery, oh, I went 3 times, and I came up empty 3 times. There was nothing there except for everybody was afraid of this fog over the water. Well, that's what happens at nighttime when that does happen. It's called water vapor. I'm not going to explain what that is because I shouldn't have to. So, but these guys got to see some action. Obviously, they don't really want to. And then Mr. Fedora Man is also a Walking Dead creature as well. So then there's that. So now they are going home. So I will show the final clip, and the parents now get to experience this full on nightmare in this wonderful town of chemicals. So I will show that clip in just a second.
A bunch of dead people walking around. They're coming.
This is not funny, you two.
I'm not joking. Quick, lock the doors and windows. Shut, quick. Would someone tell me what's going on here?
It was the accident at the chemical plant. All those who were contaminated.
Some kind of elaborate joke.
Lock the window.
Well, I'm sorry to say this is the final clip. So, as usual, I do not tell the ending to these shows or movies. So this is one to check out. This is one I'm actually going to recommend. This one actually did keep my interest. So, obviously, the kids come home and they pretty much say that, yeah, there's dead people going after them. Obviously, the parents don't believe them. But then the wonderful pigtail family jumps in and actually says, no, there really are dead people. The Walking Dead is actually going to attack us. So, now does the family turn on them? Are they also Walking Dead members or are they normal? I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to have to find out for yourself. So, and again, this one is on Netflix. This one is not on Tubi, so you're going to have to go on stupid Netflix for it. But I am actually going to give this one. I'm going to give this one a B plus. This has been the best one that I have seen so far, and
I'm gonna give it the same grade as the other one.
I didn't give the other ones that grade. So the lawn gnomes was actually for a laugh. This one actually did keep my interest. The story really wasn't bad. I understand it's goofy, but this is for kids. It's also Halloween time, so these are mostly just for a good time. These are not meant to be watched with a serious turtle face, mud puppy stare, or a bald eagle evil look. So this is definitely one. Again, Zach B. Ballin actually did recommend this. So and this was a good one. So will the final one be good or not? Well, you will find out next time. So comment if you want, subscribe if you want, and thank you very much for watching.